You've just picked up a GoPro and you are ready to capture some awesome footage, but you realize that every time you pull out the camera, you just resort to filming the same boring shots in the same boring old way. Now in today's video, I'm gonna help to improve your mindset and technique when it comes to filming action camera videos. So before you hit record, you'll know exactly what shots you need to create some epic GoPro videos. Thank you to BYD for sponsoring today's video. We are currently test driving the all new BYD Seal. More on this epic vehicle later in the video. Let's get stuck in to the tips. So most beginners won't actually think out their shots, and their default way to film anything or reveal anything is to simply just use a pan. Now, don't get me wrong, the pan has its time and place, but let's just spice things up a little bit.
To reveal a vehicle, how about allow the sense of shock to introduce and reveal the car by simply driving over it?
One tip to make this shot perfect is to make sure that you lock your exposure. On the GoPro 12, all you have to do is tap and hold on the screen in standard video mode, not HDR mode, and that will bring up your exposure lock. Set it to your, whatever your landscape is and drive over it. All right, you ready to go? All right, we've all seen those point of view shots where someone rips the bed sheet off and reveals an incredible view. You know, they start their day. It's a great shot, the point of view shot. But a cool flip on that shot is actually the reaction selfie rig. Now, I've seen this in a bunch of rap music videos, and it's a cool way to showcase the emotions, thoughts, and feelings of your protagonist. So why not try this out with your GoPro? Rather than shooting point of view, how about we spice it up and use the Max Lens Mod 2.0 with a boom arm and, wait for it, the GoPro chesty mount. This is an awesome shot, way more interesting than the point of view. So a huge thanks for sharing the stoke on this video. I'm going to be giving away to 5 commenters our Master LUT bundle. That's going to help you edit your GoPro videos. All you have to do to be in the draw is just drop a comment with where you're currently watching this video from in the world. So it's always cool to have a nice tripod piece of camera set up to explain something within your vlog. You know what I mean? The shot could look something like this. But what if you just simply added 2 versions of yourself into the same scene? This shot is so easy to do. All you have to do is record yourself twice and mask everything in post. Every road trip needs a mounted shot. They look super cool, but a little 2017. It's 2024, why not use one of your older GoPro models to capture a product in use style shot? This is super cool. It gives some perspective and some behind the scenes look at your filmmaking, and why not even try and use hyperlapse or time warp as opposed to just regular standard video mode. If you've been admiring the wheels that we've been showcasing in this video, well, meet the all-new BYD Seal. It's not just a car, the BYD Seal is your new best friend, packed with a range of smart features to make your road trip adventures super smooth and extremely comfortable. So you can quite simply say, "Hi BYD, play music." It is literally like having your own personal DJ. "Hi BYD." You can keep 2 hands on the wheel and voice control and activate everything. Another one of my personal favorite features is this rotational touch screen. There's a button both on the touchscreen or here on the steering wheel, which you can push and flip its axes from either horizontal to vertical. Look at that real estate right now. Now I'm sure you're wondering, Jake, what about the speed? Well, the BYD Seal allows you to continuously accelerate up to 100 kilometers, and it has an immense range of 570 kilometers. That's right, this is an electronic vehicle. We haven't had to charge this thing all weekend. Now don't even get me started on trunk space. The BYD Seal has the entire boot, plus this amazing compartment here at the front to fit any extra accessories that you want to take on your weekend adventures. You may have noticed that we've been making the most of this weekend by being right by the ocean. And as much as we love the ocean, so does BYD. This whole entire BYD Seal has been inspired by the ocean with its wave-like body to make every single drive feel like a weekend getaway. So what are you waiting for? Why don't you jump to your nearest BYD dealership and take the BYD Seal for a test drive today. We've all taken a selfie with our GoPro, and it's a pretty stock standard shot. Why not give this top-down perspective a try? Just suction cap or gaffer tape or sticky tape your GoPro to the roof. and present top down. It's a far more interesting and engaging perspective than the traditional selfie.
You've probably heard that action cameras don't look good in low light, and yeah, that's kind of true, but there are ways to make it work, like light painting. So rather than trying to film in standard video mode at night, use the creative features of the camera and switch to light painting. Another great way to spice up your videos is to use the tap to real-time feature when hyperlapsing. Now in this example, I've used both a linear and orbiting hyperlapse and split these two shots by tapping to real-time. It's much more creative than just a regular time-lapse or hyperlapse.
I'm sure some of you are wondering, Jake, how do you actually create those masks? Well, it's very simple in Adobe Premiere Pro. All I'm doing is splitting my clip. I have the first part of my clip where I was talking, then I've moved and positioned myself at a different part of the frame in this second part of the clip. I'm just stacking the second part on top of the first part, heading over here to my opacity in the effect controls tab, and then either choosing this free draw Bezier or one of the circle or 4-point masks. In this freeform Bezier, it's much easier for me to just click around my subject like this, come all the way off the frame, voila. And now you can see both parts of the frame. You can see what's underneath where I'm standing on the right of the frame. You can also see me walking into the frame. There's many different parameters that you can affect when it comes to masking. In this instance, you could add some feathering. You can also move this mask as your subject moves to make sure that everything that you want in both parts of your frame match perfectly. Something else which can spice up your GoPro videos is just to add some Ken Burns cropping into your edit. Now, this is quite simply done by creating keyframes at one point of the footage and then adding a second value to another part of the footage. In this example, I'm taking the footage from 100% and scaling up to 110% to meet this part of my frame where I bring in the second person. Now, in this instance, I think it works really well because it then allows me to mask out the shadows, which the first person is casting. If I drag this clip up a bit and I drag this clip up a bit, there are shadows here that are really hard to mask out. So just punching in a little bit can solve that problem.
Guys, thank you so much for checking out today's video. Hope it has helped you with your creativity. And remember, we are giving away that LUT bundle. Drop us a comment below and we'll see you in the next video. See ya. Peace.